Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the mobile app coaching. My name is Glenn Tompkins, senior instructor here at VectorVest. Glad to have you here. Glad to be here. Woo! I'm ready. Is there a timeout on YouTube, or is that just during the Jockey Club? Nope, I got timeout here as well. If a comment warrants timeout, I'm putting you in timeout. All right. Glad to have you here. Let's go see how many people we have here. I know I just put out the alert. We got 36 people here on YouTube. Let's go see what happens when the alert hits. I'm gonna try very hard, by the way. If you can hear me, let me know in the chat with VV Nation. Let me know that I'm coming across. John, you're right. I put you in timeout in the Jockey Club for that, John. I did. It hurt me to have to do it, John, but I had to. I just had to. All right. It is at 12 and not at 2. I'm here. Lima Charlie, loud and clear, Joe. There you go. Kumbaya. Really? Kumbaya. I wonder if my other stuff works here. Hold on. Let me see if my other stuff works.
I love it!
Okay, that came across. Now, how do I get the screen back? Put me back on the right screen, cool. Put me back on the right screen. Yeah, because I don't know how to put it. There we go. So those GIFs, those things that Joey made still work here. I just got to remember how to get back onto the mobile stream. So there we go. John says he feels loved now. I'm going to let Dwayne know. I'm going to let Dwayne know that now John feels loved. All right. All right, so with that, how many people do we have here right now? Let me go double check. Double check. Let's see. We've got 52. Listen, let's try to bump up what we do here on the mobile app. Let's try to get 100 people in the room. Let's try to get 100 people in the room. So I need all you guys to share this live stream with people that you know. Talk about the mobile app. The mobile app is a very powerful tool that can be used within the VectorVest system while you're on the go. Today's tagline was, being able to make money on the go. And a lot of times we're not at our computers. Good afternoon, Skyliners. Now, a lot of times we're not at our computers. All right, now we got 100 people. Let's try to get 200 people in the room. All right, let's try to get 200 people in the room, because it makes, not all of us have the ability to sit behind our computer all day, every day to make decisions in the market, right? So with the mobile app gives you the opportunity to make a lot of decisions on the fly with the confidence knowing that you're making the right decision. You're just not nitpicking and nilly-willy throwing money behind stocks. That's what I want to bring to the forefront in regards to the mobile app. Now, for those of you who have a desktop subscription to the VectorVest system, you automatically have access to the mobile app. Now, on the other side of that, there's a lot of you that only have access to the mobile app, and there's a difference between the two. The mobile app is an application, so it doesn't give you all the full bore, all-in stuff that the VectorVest system has. But you know something? You may not need it. For those of you who are just on the mobile app, we're going to talk about how you can use it. But for the people who do have a desktop version of the system, a lot of the things that you do have in the desktop move over to the mobile app, so that the things that you're tracking on your desktop, you can get alerts. You can get alerts within the VectorVest mobile app to help you, to let you know that something is going on. Can I make trades in the app? Absolutely. Now, when you say making trades in the app, what does that mean? We're not a broker. This is not a brokerage account. So you can get the alerts, you can get the ideas from the mobile app streets, but then you have to go to your broker to trade. Unless you are hooked up with one of our 3 online brokerage dealers, which is Interactive Brokers, TradeStation, and what's the third one? What am I missing? Interactive Brokers, TradeStation. Somebody help me. 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 Ally. Thank you. Gosh, thank you. Good gravy. And if you're in Canada and you're using the mobile app in Canada, you have access to make trades into Questrade. All right, so that's to answer your question, Streets. We're not a broker, so we're not the broker to make the trades, but you can, if you're linked up and you have your VectorVest mobile app linked up to one of our broker partners, you can make the trades. Does that make sense, Streets? Does that answer your question? All right, hopefully it does. All right, hopefully it does. All right, so can the close app captions be enabled in Dance with Chad? I think that once this goes up, cool. Are you able to put up on the recording the closed caption, yes or no? All right, so he'll be able, once this is recorded and put up on the channel, the closed captions will be up there. All right, so Robinhood is not one of them, Joey Bumps, all right? And it's not because of us. If they want to be a partner with us, they've got to reach out to us, and we'll be more than happy to do that. But I will tell you this, that Robinhood has a lot of tools within the app, and they may not want to use us as a tool as well. So I'm putting that in here. I'm putting that in there. So Joey, it's not us that says no to any of the brokers. We're open to any broker who wants to partner with us. And if Robinhood wants to, we'll be more than happy to do so. Let's go look at what's going on. Remember, on the mobile app, right here, we're looking at it, and we can clearly see what's going on in the market. The Dow is down about about 0.5%. The Nasdaq is down about about 0.75%. The S&P down about 0.5%. The VVC is down. I added a new one. I added the IWM, the Russell 2000. And you know something? I can add stuff up here. Notice as I scroll over, where it says add stocks or index, let's go look at gold. Give me a good ticker. I'm going to put one, SGOL, which tracks the gold price. All right, gold is on the rise, or has been. Today it's down. I'm going to put one more up there, crypto. What do I want to put up for crypto? Let's go put up one of the miners. Give me a hot miner. Give me a hot miner. What miner do you like the most? What crypto miner do you like the most? Riot? All right, Riot it is. RIOT. We'll add that. And now, guess what? On our homepage, we can add those things along with the indices. So I'm looking at the Dow, the Nasdaq, the S&P, the VVC. Notice you see the dots below. I scroll over, there's the IWM, there's SGOL. Where's Riot? Didn't I just put Riot up there? I swear I did. RIOT. There we go. Now it's up there. And Riot is up there. So the things, especially while I'm on the go, if I want to keep on top of what's happening, I can very quickly see that right here on the overview of the mobile app. As we move down, look at that. All of our market timing, depending on which market timing you are currently using, you can clearly see. Russ doesn't, it updates once a day, Daniel. It updates once a day. That's why I usually don't track the Russell 2000 by RUT. All right, that's the reason why I don't do that. I think it doesn't update for us because I think there's a cost incurred with tracking that with real-time data, and I don't think that we wanted to pay that. I think it's a lot, but I might be speaking off course because I'm not 100% sure, but I think that is the reason why the RUT doesn't move for us. All right, we got 150 people. I'm trying to get 200 people in here, folks. Come on, let's get the people, because there's a lot of people out there who feel comfortable being able, you know, in the digital world that we're in, whether it's on our cell phone or in this case on a tablet, folks, it's all about being able to stay in control of what's going on. We got 200 likes already? No, we don't, John. Oh, we're trying to get 200 likes. You know, we're trying to get 200 people and 200 likes. Let's see if we can make that happen today. All right. No matter what market timing signal you track, we keep you up to date to it. The market today is neutral. So what does that mean? If I'm trading today, I'm cautious today. All right, I'm not full bore bearish or full bore bearish, bullish or bearish. But what I am doing with the current stocks that I own, I'm tightening stops on them. The confirmed call, the slowest, most conservative call we have, is down. But the DEW, the green light buyer, and the primary wave are up. Right. So they're up, but we have a neutral day. That doesn't mean go full bore into those timing signals and buying into stocks. Today is one of those days where you might just sit on your hands and manage your trades. But if you have an opportunity, because I'm a big fan of letting the market come to you, if the market gives you an opportunity to go and buy some stocks, let's take some stocks to look at. If you're a little bit more bearish on the market, we can do that as well. Up here as well, we can, jets. Somebody's looking for airlines. Mark says, Mark Branson, jets. What would be a good symbol for the airline industry? Jets. So let's go put that up there for you too. Just for you, Mark. We're going to put in JETS, Giants. All right, and we can put that up there. So all of those things, again, as a mobile user, all of those things that are important to you, you can keep them right here in your overview, and you'll never miss what's going on. Scrolling down, we give guidance every night. The daily market update is here. If we click on it, it will play.
Good evening to the Daily Color Guard report for April 13th, 2023.
What TV
My name is Ryan
playing
Shook,
on?
Senior Instructor
Why is
here
it
at
playing on
VectorVest,
TV?
and I'll be giving you tonight's presentation. Now that all of the inflation data is out, let's take a look at the VectorVest.
It can play. Why is it what TV? Anyway, and then if you want to stay on top of the strategy of the week, it's right below it. But the daily market newsletter right here in this blue spot, let's click on that. And we can see the timing, what it was, the summary. We can see what the strategy was. Hopes of slowing rate hikes inspired buying in the U.S. stock markets ended sharply higher. That was yesterday with one green light in an up-down situation. Every night, folks, we do give you the guidance as to what to look for. If you're a prudent investor, you may buy stocks long if the market is rising. What's the market not doing today? It's not rising. So the guidance says if the market is rising, the market is not rising. If you're aggressive, play the market as it develops, but with a bias to the upside, but the market is moving down today. To stay informed on our daily hot picks, you can click there. It will show you what our hot picks are. Wow, it took me to something else within the history and purpose of a just war doctrine. Well, that's not quite what I was looking for. Let's go back here. But it would open up to a web browser, and it would show you what our enhanced daily color guard report is all about. The top one-day winners. Cryptocurrencies rocking. Look at that. Both in the 1-day and the 5-day winners. Big mover. But it's not moving up today. So at least it prepares you for some stocks to look at going into today, but the market is not cooperating with us. There's the one in the 5-day winners and so on and so forth. So even as you just go into the mobile app in and of itself, there's a lot of great information here to keep you abreast of. And you know something? I brought up my calendar. I can go back in time to pick whichever day I want to see what VectorVest was saying about the market. Why is that important? Because we have a footprint in the sand that says what we said on any particular day that we can't erase. So no matter what we say about the market, you say, oh, well, you're just saying that now. Well, we can go back in time by way of this calendar, click on any date, and see what the VectorVest system was saying about the market. Again, this is all within the mobile app. And when I say that the mobile app gives you a lot of power, I ain't just whistling Dixie. It gives you a lot of power within the system. All right, so that was the market overview. We went to the views. Now, you know what else I like to do? And I think that less of you, John says, less infomercial, more education. Am I not educating you? I'm trying to show you. This is not infomercial. This is showing you from an informational standpoint. You can't please everybody all the time. I'm showing you from an educational standpoint what to look for and how to use the system. Anyway, anywho, let's go down. One of the things that I like to do is this session to discuss oil stocks and profit. I don't know if I'm going to specifically talk about oil stocks. I will add that. Let's go back to the overview. I will add that as well. Let's scroll over. Let's add one more. USO. I'm going to put oil up there. Again, now that's going to show right here on all of the major indices that we want to keep our eyes on. I like that. I like that, Roger, about at least looking at oil stocks. All right. One of the things that I like to do when I'm looking at information like this is I want to stay on top of the news. So if I swipe up on the app, I do have within where my app is, I do have a lot of news that I want to keep my eyes on, and I can do that. So I can click on like CNBC. Let's see what's going on with CNBC. French court approves Macron's blah, 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 blah. But what news is moving the market? JP Morgan Chase post record revenue that tops expectation. So banks are moving today. Dow falls 200 points as traders assess the first batch of earnings, fresh economic data. So I like to keep on, look at that. Citigroup shares rise after first quarter revenue, tops expectations. Twitter, blah, 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 blah. I'll scroll up. Let's go to Bloomberg, do the same thing. And I'm just looking at news that's out there. The U.S. pork plant in jeopardy as soaring inflation dents demand. Another inflation story. Tesla goes after America's top-selling SUVs. We all know that Tesla is the big boy in the EV space, so we're keeping our eyes on that as well. So I like to take a look at some of the news that's going on. Investing.com. Let's pop that open real quick. And side 4, 3, 2, 1, close. I can keep a look on the indices, turn off ads. I can see all of the major indices, and then I can look across the globe and see where the indices are. We do this in our Jockey Club every morning. All right. But I like to see what's going on in the market from a news perspective. Let's go to Yahoo Finance, last one. There's all of the indices at the top. And what stories? Stocks fall. JP Morgan surges after earnings. Stock market news today. Just a few months to move your money. Big banks kick off earnings season with a bang. Fed can hit the mark and hold with one more rate hike, says Bostic. Ooh. All right. So I like the idea, even on the mobile app, to be able to keep my eyes on what's going on from a news perspective. All right. Now that we've done that, let me hear, what are you today as far as what you see in the market? Are you bullish or bearish? Type it in the room. Are you bullish or bearish? Type it in the room. Because based on that, even though the DEW, the green light buy, and the primary wave are up, are you bullish or bearish in the market today? Based upon that answer, it's going to determine which direction we're looking to go look for stocks on the go. Nobody's answering. That's all right. So we will go down to stock pick ideas, and we've got 3 different things under picks. We've got, wow, look at that. David is bullish. Okay, David is bullish. Now, if we go to stock pick ideas, based on a down day today, some of you are bullish. All right, fine. Let's go take a look at some of the capabilities that you have. You bullish? Let's go look at high momentum stocks. Let's go see if there's anything there that fits what you're looking for. All right. For my people who I got Bills like caution, caution, caution. Badgers like today, bearish tomorrow, who knows? BSR is down, so bearish. A lot of you are saying bearish. Lauren says neutral. I like that idea. JD, you're on my Twitter, so I know how you feel that this is a bull trap, that we've got a lot of irrational exuberance going on. But for those of you who are a little bit bullish, cool thing about looking at the high momentum stocks watch list is that I can go and look at the stocks that are moving up. Notice that I've got INTT. It's got an overall VST of 1.46. It's up 2.8% today, right? All right. I'm a little bit, if you're a little bit more bullish, let's click on it. Look at that equity curve. Wow. That's not a bad equity curve. Fundamentally, the stock is fundamentally sound. Relative value above 1, relative safety above 1, relative timing is almost pegged. Good looking stock. All right, let's click on the graph. Now I'm looking at a 1 month. Let's go look at a 3-month graph. Are you still bullish on this stock? I like that it's up today, but look at where it's sitting. It's sitting on a 3-month graph right at resistance. Right at resistance. If I were trying to pull the trigger on this today, and a lot of people will say, well, it's a buy recommended stock, I'm going to go buy it. All right, let's look at the graph. As we look at the graph, Are we comfortable with jumping on board with this stock today? I'm going to say I needed to break through that level of resistance first. Let's go find another one. ELF is up 2.32%. Overall VST at 1.41. Look at the equity curve. Let's peep that out. Wow, that is a beautiful looking graph. Bottom left, top right, fundamentally good. It could be better, but relative value and relative safety both are above 1. RT is at 1.84. VST at 1.41. All right. Let's click on the graph. We'll just touch it. This is a 3-month view on the graph. This is one that I'd feel a little bit more comfortable jumping on board with. As I go into a 1-month view, look at that candle. Very good open candle. The 3 is above the 8. RT is above 1. I like very little wick at the top. Whew. I like that. So for those of you who are saying that you're a little bit more bullish, 2.25%. I like that play. I'd put in an order about 12 cents higher than the high. Let's go see if we can find another one. Equity curve CMT. Ooh, how about ATHOF? Look at the equity curve. VST at 1.35. A little bit more choppy in the 1-year graph. VST is at 1.35. Look at that earnings per share rising as it is low, a little higher than it was a year ago. Let's click on it. Put this on a 1-month graph, put this on a 3-month graph. Notice that I'm using the values at the bottom: 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 3 months. Now, what I do like from a bullish perspective is that the stock's price is pulled off of the high. Notice that the 3 and the 8, put it on a 1-month graph, the 3 and the 8 never went negative. All right, that's a bullish sign. RT is above 1, and open candle. Let's put it on a 1 week. I don't like the volume on the 1 week. Put it back on a 1 month. I do like the pull up, finding a level of support, now moving back up again. I'd keep my eye on this. I would and it's an oil stock. I definitely keep my eye on this. All right. So that was one way of looking for bullish stocks. Let's go to the hot stocks. Look at this, hot stocks, but I would pay attention to the stocks at the top of the list with the high VSTs. How about TO is up almost 6% today? Put this on a 3-month graph. Wow, that's 1 month. That's 3 months. Stock's price is moving. A lot of wick at the bottom of the candle. No wick at the bottom, no wick at the top. Hitting a new 1-month high. The stock's trading at $1.50. Trading at a 1-month high. When I jump on board with this, I would put this 5 cents higher than the high. Look at this stock's price. The 3-8 cross back here. RT went above 1. Great combination to jump on board with the stock. Even with the big down day that happened 2 days ago, it wasn't enough for the 3 to go below the 8. Definitely still moving higher. I like this one as well. Can I change the support resistance settings? The question on that, let's go down to the graph settings. You see the little cog at the bottom? Let's go down to the graph settings at the bottom and click on it. Notice that I do have indicator relative timing. I'm looking at support. I'm looking at moving average, support and resistance. It is active. All I can do here, number of touches, looks like I can change the number of touches from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5. The size of the reversal, whether it's strong, medium, or weak. Size of the zone, wide, average, or thin. So the same things that I can do in the software, Mark, I can do within the app as well. I'm basing my support and resistance off of high and low, or I can base it off of the close. If I base it off of the close, then my support and resistance may show up differently. Notice that they do. All right, so Glenn, this morning, market timing indicator said mildly bullish, then later neutral. So is the indicator for quick day trades? Matthew, good question. So when I go look at the market timing indicator, or look at that home page, it's giving me a reflection of what's going on in the market right now. All right, and it will move throughout the day. So from a day trade perspective, will it help you? Yes. But when I want to look at the market from a longer term perspective, I can go and let's go look at something like the VVC, all right, the VectorVest composite. As I look at the VectorVest composite, Matthew, I can now put this on a 3-month graph and give me a better reflection of, do I want to be bullish longer term or not? For those people who said that they wanted to be bullish today, look at long term. Look at where we are. we are definitely at a beautiful level of resistance. So for all of the people who were sitting in the room and said you wanted to be bullish, well, the 3-month graph of the VVC is telling you to be careful. Do you see that? Yes or no? Type that in the room. For all of the people who said that they wanted to be bullish in the market, what I've just shown you, does that make sense that right now, longer term, am I ready to be full on bullish in the market? The VectorVest composite tells me, woo-wee, slow your roll, baby. Slow your roll. All right, because right now, until we can break throughout that above that level of resistance, I'm not super comfortable of being full bore bullish in the market. Again, so I asked the question for everybody out there. Wayne says no. Wayne, what do you see in the 3-month graph? Look at that for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days. The market is moving sideways. Are you ready to pull the trigger to go bullish? And looking at today's candle being red, are you saying that you want to be long-term bullish right now? That's what I'm explaining. And that's the power of even having the mobile app to help you guys make the right decisions. I'm not ready long-term to be bullish yet. But if the market is up, am I willing to take advantage of what the market gives me? Absolutely. But longer term, am I going to load the boat up to be bullish in the market by looking at a 3-month graph, looking that we've got a down day, looking that we're at a level of resistance? The only good side is that the 3 exponential moving average on the VVC is still above the 8. That's a positive sign. We know that the green light buyer, the primary wave, the DEW are all up. That's fine. But when I'm looking at the tracking of over 9,000 stocks in this graph, I'm not ready to pull the trigger and go full ball long. Does that now make sense, Wayne? All right. The screen he is showing is the mobile app, not the same as the desktop. That's very true. So you know that this is the mobile app coaching, and I've not done anything in the desktop. I'm using everything straight off the mobile app. And I'm thinking that sometimes there's a disconnect in what the mobile app provides compared to what the desktop provides. The desktop gives you a lot more functionality than the mobile app. But I made mention to this in the beginning. Many of you don't always need the desktop app, and that the mobile app is ideal for you. So all I'm saying is, from the mobile app perspective, I'm not comfortable backing up the truck and saying that I'm full on bullish right now. Mark says, is there a way to sign into both the mobile app and the desktop app at the same time? No, because when I am in this, I can't sign into my desktop app at the same time. So no. I don't think you can do multiple sign-ons with the same credentials. That's correct. You cannot. And JD, look at that. He says the mobile app is good enough. And that's for a lot of you. A lot of you will say that the mobile app is good enough. And I'm okay with that. And if that's the case, then my job here on Fridays is to show you how to use the power of the mobile app. All right. So the question was earlier, were you bullish? Did you want to be bullish or bearish in the market? Hopefully, I've put some insight behind in utilizing the mobile app to help you to make a better decision. So for everyone who typed 2 that you were bullish, does this help you? For everyone that typed 2 that they were wanting to be bullish, did that help you? Just type a yes or a no in the room. All right, that's all I want. I'm tired of watching the videos on my phone. If that's the case, then maybe you want to move over to the desktop app. All right. If you're tired of watching it, whether it's on your phone, whether it's on a mobile app, then maybe at some point in time, you make the decision to move over to the desktop version. I'm not here to sell anybody anything. I want you to use what's comfortable for you. If you're comfortable with the mobile app, then let me show you how to use the mobile app. That's all I want to do. All right, that's all I want to do. There's a lot of power in the mobile app. I'm not trying to sell anybody on getting into a more expensive version of the program. How do you apply the filters on the application to the market conditions? The filters on the application. I'm not sure what you're asking me, Francisco. All right, Another question. So what's the best way to handle having the desktop as well as the mobile? Oh, all right. I'm going to get into that. I'm not ready to get into that yet, Dance with Chad. I'm not ready to get into that yet. From the screener perspective. All right. So let's go to the screener. So you go to the screener. Remember, we got stock pick ideas. We started looking at them if you were more bullish. Premium watch lists are here. I'm thinking that we need to be considering more of the bearish side. And if that's the case, I'm going to go to the premium watch list. I'm going to open up the contra watch list and look at that. Look at the contras are working today. Just look at the equity curves of these stocks. They're moving. Look at the V, and I would concentrate on the VSTs above 1. That doesn't mean like Dog, SH, DXD, PSQ, who have VSTs below, RTs below 1. I would concentrate on the ones that are going to help me to make some money. I use the desktop at night and the app during the day. Nothing wrong with that, John. Desktop good for more detailed graph analysis for me. I like the simple mobile up, find stock picks quickly without Unisearch. There you go. So I'm thinking that on a day like today, we play more of the bearish side. If you don't want to short stocks, I would go with contra ETFs. Let's go click on the graph, put this on a 3-month graph. Man, even on the contras, I see a bounce off of support. Let's click on that. I can see a bounce off support. Nice open day. Let's go put this on a 1-month graph. Nice open day today. What I'd really like on this stock, SRTY, is for the 3 to cross back above the 8. That hasn't happened yet, but nice big move up today, almost 4%. I do like the move. I do like that it's bouncing off support. Confirmation for me would be the 3 going above the 8. Let's go to TWM. Same scenario. I would look for the 3 to cross above the 8. It's very close. Also coming off a level of support. Let's go to RWM. Same scenario, bouncing off support. Let's go see if any one of these. Dog, the 3/8s haven't crossed on any of these yet, and they're all coming off of lows. I love the idea of a lot of these coming off of levels of support. That's a bullish sign. So I'm more of the mindset using the watch list today for the purposes of finding contras, but there's a lot of things. Gold is on the move. Let's go look at gold as a watch list, but look at this. All the gold stocks today are going down. I would bypass that. Crypto is on the move. We got a crypto watch list. What crypto is moving? How about BTCS is up 5.25% today. VST below 1 though. Let's go look at the equity curve and let's go hit the graph again. Look at a 1-month graph. I like the 3 and the 8 is crossed 4 days ago and broke through a level of resistance. I like that move. But now what is it going to possibly do? Come back, test that as a level of support. BTCS, you know something, if nothing else, I'd put that in a watch list. I would put that in the watch list, especially knowing that crypto's on the move. What other crypto stocks are moving? Let's go put this on the, I'm not feeling that. That's a closed candle. I don't like the volume on NGTI. Nope, that's a down day. So there we go. I can very quickly, knowing that crypto's on the move, very quickly from the mobile app, find stocks that are moving. So we know that crypto and gold are 2 indices or industries that are moving. We have them in the mobile app for you as well. That watch list you just used for contras, is that available for regular subscriptions or is it additional or premium? Boston, are you here? That's a good question. Or Ku. I think that the watch list that I looked at, premium watch list, I think that that's an upgraded version of the mobile app. Somebody back me up on that. All right, someone back me up on that. Glenn, when you make a trade and add a stop using the recommended stop on the mobile app, how much do you deviate from the recommended stop price? Remember, Matthew, that our stop price, that stop price is a 13-week moving average adjusted for the fundamentals of the stock. So that stop price is more than just the 13-week moving average. When the fundamentals are good, we're going to lower that stop price to keep you in it longer. When the fundamentals are not so good, we're going to raise that stop price to get you out of it faster. So how does it deviate? What was your question? How does it deviate? No. How much does it deviate from the recommended VV stop price? The VV stop price is going to probably be different than your stop price that you put into play, Matthew. All right. And JD lets me know it's premium. It's $19.99. All right. It's $19.99. $19.99. Boston is here. Premium watch list need to have a premium mobile app subscription or any VectorVest 7 desktop subscription. All right. So, but in the premiums, we got a lot of watch lists to help you on the fly as well. A lot of, man, when marijuana is good, we got a marijuana watch list, 5G, top safe stocks, coronavirus stocks. We got a lot of watch lists in here for those people who sign up for the premium. All right. There was a question. About the stuff that you can use in your desktop. How does that relate over to the mobile app? Now, in my desktop version, I have Watchdog. All right, I have Watchdog. How many of you have Watchdog on the desktop? Type a 1 in the room. How many of you have Watchdog on your desktop? Type 1 in the room. All right. I got to drink some water while you're typing. I want to know, because this is going to be some cool stuff that I'm going to show you how you can use it on the fly. All right, hold on. If you have Watchdog, notice that you'll see here recent alerts, and I've got 14. I'm going to click on that. I've got Watchdog criteria set up, and now I can use my Watchdog. This is for the people who have the desktop and want to use some of the functionality from the desktop into the mobile app. Look at this. I've got a stock that met the super Watchdog criteria. Let me click on it. TCB met the Watchdog for daily boomers bullish today at 12:32. Ooh, that more aggressive. Let's click on it. Let's click on it again. Look at that move. Put that on a 1-month graph. Look at that move today. Would I be willing to jump on it? Well, nice up day. First thing I would check, looking at this stock graph, first thing I would check is there news? It's a pharmaceutical company. I can see it says TC Biopharm. I can see that it's nicely up today. RT is below 1. This is more of a speculative play. Daniel, Watchdog is an ability to set up an alert based upon some certain criteria. Tell you what I want you to do, Daniel. Give our product support staff a call or use the chat feature on our main website to explain that. Okay. Does the mobile version integrate with Profit Locker Pro? Well, that's a great question. And you know something, to a certain degree, yes, but you'll notice that I do have Profit Locker Pro. That's another, you see that right here? I've got Profit Locker Pro. That's a certain different, as you mentioned it, I'm not trying to sell it, DF, but I do have my own Profit Locker Pro if I want to use that in regards to tying a stock into that. All right. So does it use it here? The answer to your question is no, but there is another app for Profit Locker Pro. And again, I'm not trying to sell you nothing. It is an addition, but it can be used. All right, so on my Watchdog, TCBP got hit. All right, what else is on here? OMH just hit. All right, it just hit. It's 1236, just hit. All right, on the Daily Boomers, views the stock. Look at that, nice update today. I don't think we got a lot of, or we do, 3-month, 6-month. Nice update on the stock today. RT is above 1. It's up 10.37%. No wick at the top. I put in an order 5 cents higher than the high. I love that I can use my Watchdog right here in the mobile app, and that just hit. 9 minutes ago, PXMD hit. Also in the Daily Boomers. Put this onto a 1-month graph. Nice candle, but where is it stopping? It looks like it's stopping at resistance. I'd be careful with that. I do like the bounce off support. All right. So I wanted to talk about some of the things that you can use if you are a desktop subscriber that can roll over to the mobile app. Another thing that rolls over to the mobile app, go to my watch lists. All of my watch lists that I have in my desktop are here as well. Look at that. So if I've got some cheap candidates that I have in a watch list, all right, and I want to see what's going on with them today, and now I can clearly see which of the stocks are moving. How about AINX? Ooh, I built that watch list on my desktop. But look at that stock. Wow, 3-8 cross is up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days in a row. Look at that there. Wow. Boston says the Profit Locker Pro is actually a website, not an app. It links your broker to the site where you're able to see positions and hold with your broker. There you go. Matthew says, Glenn, something I added with the mobile app is the iPhone widget, where you can add the market overview as a widget to your iPhone desktop. It's really amazing. Way to go. All right. I have Profit Locker Pro, did not know there was another app. So Boston, I created it as an app, but it is a website. It is a website. All right. Thank you for that, Boston. I appreciate it. All right. So what I wanted to do is accentuate some of the power that you have in the mobile app, whether you are a desktop user or not. All right. So portfolios are here. Categorize watch list. Let's click on that. If you want, I like this too. Cherry picking watch lists are there. How about global market ETFs, hot stock picks? Man, look at that. We got some stuff for you here. Dow Jones watch list. If you want to see what stocks are just in the industrials, should be 30 stocks here. Here's all 30 stocks right here for you. What else is in the categorized watch list? We have a metaverse watch list, my watch list, overview watch list, S&P watch list, and special watch list. Click there. I bet you the WOW watch list is in there as well. There's the WOW watch list. Stocks that other people are talking about set up into one watch list in the VectorVest system. All right. So what we're going to do now. So again, I spent a lot of time just walking through being able to effectively make money on the move, money-making moves by utilizing the mobile app, whether mobile app is all you have or whether mobile app is something that you're using in conjunction with your paid subscription. Let's do this. Right now, let's go back to my watch lists, and we're going to go look for some stocks that you guys are tracking. All right. I tried to answer a lot of questions. Boston is here answering questions as well. Way to go. Way to go, Boston. Thank you for that. Let's go start adding some stocks you're looking at that you're either trading or stocks that you're interested in. So I'm not creating a new watch list. I don't want to create a new watch list. I want to go to customer picks. And now I'm going to click up here at the top. I'm going to click on add stocks, and I'm going to add multiple stocks. Sun, SUN. Thank you, Sushma, for this. CRH, comma, make sure. Did that work the way I wanted it to work? Sushma helped me with this. I don't know what I just did. Add stocks. Tap add stocks. All right, let me go do this. Sun. I wonder if I got to do it one by one. That's interesting. I thought I could add a group of them. CRH. Sushma, what did I do wrong? You're going to watch this and you're going to be... Oh, maybe it's right here. Let's try this. HSA. Oops, I keep typing it on my computer. Sorry. HSA, comma. It's only letting me do one at a time, Sushma. All right, HSA. I got HSAI. I'm going to put that one. All right. Oops. Search. HSAI. Let's go back and put WBA. All right, it's doing them one at a time that way. That's fine. I got you. All right, so let's go look at WBA. We'll go back one. Can I go back one? I think I can. WBA, HSA. All right, so let's go. I know what she did. All right, so now I don't have to go through each of them one. Let's start with HSA. I'm looking at this on a 1 month graph. I'm not feeling that. That's definitely going down unless you're shorting it. RT is below 1. The stock's price is just going down. It's at a low for the month, and it's a sell recommended stock trading at 11.50. I wouldn't be trying to hold that stock long term. That's not what I'd be looking at. WBA, go put this onto a 1 month graph. Same kind of scenario. Got to a level of resistance, pulling back to 3.8, just crossed today. RT is below 1. I'm not feeling that one just quite right now as well. Just be careful, and especially keeping in respect that the market is down today. ROIV, I ain't got. Walter, sorry. EVC, I do have. Let's go take a look at it. Put this on a 1 month graph. The stock was in a channel, broke out of the channel. Now it's a down day. It's challenging this level of former resistance as current level of support. RT is right at 1. Show me if the stock is leveling off. If you do own it and you've got some profit in it, I wouldn't be afraid to take half off the table. All right. Let's go look for the next stock. DRV. Is that you, Ravi? Nope, that's not. DRV real estate. Put this on to a 1 month graph. Little jump today. I like that. Coming off a level of support. The 3.8 cross today. Nice open candle with no wick at the top. So trading at the session highs. I like DRV. It's up 5.69%. I'd put in a buy order at 12 cents higher than the high. RT is still above 1. DRV I like right now. DRV I do like right now. Let's go look at PLL. Peep that out. Put this on a 1 month graph. Now, PLL, David, 3.8 cross. Look at the wick at the top of the candle. Look at the, and David, I'm doing the same way, one at a time. PLL, look at the wick at the top of the candle. Be careful with that. That shows me I got a little bit of selling pressure, and I'm at a level of resistance. I can't just type in on that. Don't know why. But we are at a level of resistance. I'd be careful with that. I do like the bounce off support. I do like the 3.8 cross. I like the open candle, but I don't like the wick at the top. And I don't like that RT is not above 1 yet. But it's an up day today, 3.5%. Take what the market gives you. And I look at it that way. Let's go look at CRM. All right, CRM. Let's go peep that out. Why did it not do it? CRM. There we go. Let's go put that on a 1 month graph. A little bit of leveling out on CRM. The stock is down about 1% today. It is about 6-7 days off of the 1 month high. The stock is a little bit channeling, a little bit of indecision today. If you own it, though, you know something, I'd look at that red candle, that red doji candle, below that candle, below the wick at the bottom of the candle. I would look at probably getting rid of it at that point. But you see all of this back here. The stock had a beautiful opportunity to make money on the way up. And you know something, I wouldn't be afraid to take some of that profit off the table. All right, let's look at a couple of more. What else you got? CVS. Let's go peep that out. Put this on a 1 month graph. I'm not feeling CVS. I don't even know what the news is on it, but the RT is below 1 and falling. Stock is coming off of that doji high, that doji swing, moving down, red candles. I'm not feeling it. It's trading at about $75, down 1.2%. Yeah, I would rather have you in a better stock. The 3.8 already crossed to the downside. The stock's down today. I would probably try to find a better stock. That's my opinion, MP. That's my opinion. CRH. Let's go look at it. CRH. Let's go peep that out. Put this on a 1 month graph. You know, back in the channel, I like the bounce off support. I like the 3.8. A little bit of indecision going on today. RT is above 1, down about 0.25% today. I would really like to see it take out that level of resistance, which is sitting at about $50, which is not far from it. Before I'm ready to say I'm ready to really jump on board. The 3.8 did cross. It's a little bit of an indecision down day today. If you're in it, leave it alone unless the 3.8 end of day go back down. And one more. Let's go look at one more. PayPal, PYPL. Let's take a look, put that on a 1 month graph. As a matter of fact, PYPL, look at it on a 1 year graph. I'm not feeling it on a 1 year graph. All right, as I look at it, that stock is just going down. It's not at the 1 year low, but it is definitely moving lower. Let's go put this on the 1 month graph. A little bit of a move today. Where did it stop today? Even though it's an open candle, right at resistance. Stock sitting in a channel, it stopped right at resistance. The 3 and the 8 crossed yesterday, followed through today. I would definitely need that stock to go back or go above that level of resistance. It's a beautiful level of resistance, actually. And the RT is below 1, telling me that it's not the right time to be in it. Now, it's up today about 0.2%. That's great. But that wick shows me that it has stopped dead on that level of resistance. I really need it to go above that. All right, with all of that being said, we didn't get our 200 people here today, and we've dropped off a lot, and that's fine. That means you guys got bored with what I was saying, but that's okay. My job is to be able to present to you the ability to use the power behind the mobile app, and that's the good thing. So just to recap, all of the major indices are down, as you can see right there on the overview. 3 out of the 4 market timing calls are up, but the market's not moving up today. There's our color guard. A lot of yellow, a lot of indecision. Primary wave is up. Underlying trend of the market is down because the MTI is below 1. The main call, the slowest call is down. And there's the advance to declines. A lot more stocks going down compared to going up. Thank you, JD. I appreciate that. All right, folks. Wondering if you put a watch list into folders on the app. My watch list, when I went back to my watch list, these are all my watch lists that I have in the desktop. These are all of my watch lists. These are my watch lists that I have in the desktop. Oh, those are portfolios. That's not what I wanted. There we go. These are all of my watch lists that I have in the mobile. You know what's cool about this too? I can look at the RTs. Look at this as a whole on my watch lists. Look at that. See that? Affordable Precious Metals has an RT of 1.38. Ooh. This is a watch list that I created in my desktop. And now I can see which stocks are moving that watch list. Again, that's on the fly. That's on the fly to be able to see that kind of information right there in the mobile app. All right. Your coaching today was awesome. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate that. JD says, I'm never bored. Can you talking? No, not bored, Mr. Glenn. Perhaps some had to go to work. That's true. All right. So I'm just watching the amount of people that left, and you know something, I've got to take that in consideration. A lot of people can't sit, just like I said, a lot of people can't sit in front of their computer all day. And that's why the mobile app has a purpose. All right. That's why the mobile app has a purpose. Badger says, thanks for your effort. Good review of how to use the VV mobile app and a great review of the market. I'll be back next week. Have a great weekend. It's lunchtime somewhere. Daggone right it is. I got some cookies. Anybody want any of my oatmeal raisin cookies? Don't tell my wife that I've got these cookies. Shh. Don't tell her. All right, folks. Hey, I hope you guys have a great weekend. We'll be back here next Friday at 12 noon. 12 noon, John Bray. 12 noon. We'll be back here again, 12 noon. Thank you guys for being here. If you're not a subscriber to the YouTube channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. How many likes do we have? We have 59 likes. Let's see if we can get up to 100 likes before we leave. If you haven't hit the like button and it was worth it for you to be here today, hit the like button. That's a great way to just let me know that it was worth it for you to be here and that you found the information information useful. All right, with that, Laugh Out Loud, Dance with Chad says, what time? 12 noon? Yes! Where's John? John, you still here? It's 12 noon. He almost got me in trouble. I was like, 2 o'clock? Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought you said 2 p.m. It's because I said 2 p.m. And then somebody else said, no, it's at 12. And John says, no, it's at 2. I'm going to come at 12 in case it's at 2. There you go, John. All right, I got to go. You guys have a great weekend. And again, once this is on our YouTube channel, share it. Let other people know the power behind our mobile app and how they can use it, even though they're not subscribers. Let them know, and then let them come to the live stream. All right. Is there a replay available? Princess, absolutely. soon as I'm done here, it will be up there as a recording. All right, folks, have a great weekend. Adios, arrivederci, ciao, au revoir, sayonara, aloha to all my peeps in Hawaii. Bom dia, salam, shalom, namaste, yasu. Until next time, folks, see ya.